New Health Life is changing the future of the health industry, and the line of products we are introducing to the market is not only completely different than anything that is out now, but it also benefits nearly every aspect of our physical health. It increases energy and stamina. It gives increased vitality. It aids the body in weight loss. It makes hair and skin smoother and younger looking, and gives us optimal performance in everything we do, all the while helping our body to protect itself. Now, we've all heard the saying, at least you have your health. That's because it is the most basic, fundamental part of who we are. Every aspect of our lives is influenced by how we feel. And New Health Life will make us look good, feel good, and is also the opportunity of a lifetime. So what is perfect health? Right, so it's a state of physical and mental wellness. It is having the energy to do what we want, when we want. It's having the endurance to finish what we start and then start something else. It's reaching our fitness goals and our weight loss goals so we feel good about ourselves and can do the activities that we enjoy. Who doesn't want to lose weight or be in better physical shape? And what can we accomplish when we have perfect health? Anything. We can accomplish absolutely anything when we're performing at our optimal level. Now let's talk about what prevents perfect health. Let's start by talking about the poisons that we put into our body. First, we have MSG. Now let's use this in the example of mice. There is no strain of rat or mice that is naturally obese. They don't exist. So in order to study the health effects of obesity, scientists have to create them. They make these morbidly obese creatures by injecting them with MSG when they are first born. What MSG does is it triples the amount of insulin the pancreas make, causing rats and humans to become obese. They even have a title for this race of fat rodents they create. They call them MSG-treated rats. So we have MSG that causes obesity, and with obesity comes a whole host of health problems. The health consequences of being overweight and obese include type 2 diabetes, hypertension, heart disease, stroke, cancer, and lower recovery chances from cancer. Next after MSG, we have fructose. Fructose in the body does 4 things. First, it overloads the liver, making it not work properly. Second, it leads to fatty liver disease, which can cause fatigue, weakness, nausea, and trouble thinking. Third, it accelerates type 2 diabetes. And fourth, it blocks leptin from telling your brain you're not hungry, so you never feel full and consequently overeat. And fructose comes not only from the sugar that we eat, but bread is also broken down in the blood, exactly like sugar. Then we have aspartame. Aspartame is quite literally liquid formaldehyde. It destroys the brain by creating holes in it. It eats healthy brain tissue. Now, it doesn't take a scientist to figure out why this would be bad for you. Then we have sucralose, also known as Splenda. Sucralose is sugar that is cut with chlorine. So when we ingest sucralose, we are eating chlorine. And this actually chlorinates the body. It is a chlorine time bomb. Chlorocarbons such as sucralose deliver chlorine directly into our cells through normal metabolization. This makes them effective insecticides and preservatives. And of course, a preservative must kill anything alive in order to prevent bacterial decomposition. Next, we have trans fats. Trans fats store in the body without being usable. There is no nutritional value in trans fats. Now, can you tell me how long it takes to digest a Twinkie? It takes 240 days, causing immense damage. So we have MSG causing obesity, causing a host of health conditions. Then we have aspartame destroying the brain, Splenda, which is chlorinating the body, and trans fat storing in the body, unable to digest and clogging our arteries. In America, 1 in 4 children are obese, and this statistic is moving to 1 in 2. Healthcare costs increased 450% in the last 8 years alone. The healthcare industry gets rich off of us being sick and dying. That is why there is no real focus on prevention. So what are the steps to perfect health? First, we have to stop eating poison. We need to stop eating all the things we just talked about that poison our body. Fructose, MSG, trans fats, aspartame, and Splenda. We have to quit eating foods that are making us sick. Second, we need to protect the calcium in our cells. Of all the minerals in the body, calcium makes up 75%, and our cells use special forms of calcium to protect the cell membranes. This is called phospholized calcium. The specialized calcium slows down aging, maintains blood pH, and helps our body aggressively resist cancer, among many other things. Third, we need healthy enzymes to help our body run in peak condition. Our bodies are made up of so many enzymes that it's very difficult to get them all in adequate levels through our diet alone. When our body is depleted of enzymes, it cannot absorb the nutrients from our food. So now that we have talked about the steps to perfect health, and we've come to realize that every cell in our body is made up of 75% phospholized calcium, let's briefly discuss why this is so incredibly important and what New Health Life has that is so different than everybody else. Everything in our body is made up of cells. If our cells are healthy and functioning properly, then we are too. Our skin looks brighter and clearer, our hair and nails are stronger and healthier, and our muscles are able to recover faster and become stronger. But most importantly, it allows us to fight off toxins and chemicals that are harmful to our body. Quite simply, when our cells are healthy, so are we. So what makes our cells healthy? Cell membrane integrity factor, or CMIF. The health of our cells depends to a large degree on their ability to keep toxic material out. When our cells are unable to do so, it weakens and disrupts the energy production in cells and is a major factor in disease processes, especially cancer and chronic fatigue syndrome. Now, all chemicals, whether toxic or useful, can only enter inside the cells through special pores in the cell wall. In healthy cells, these pores are protected by special gatekeeper chemicals, let the good stuff in and keep the bad stuff out. These special gatekeeper chemicals are scientifically called the calcium salt of 2-amino-ethanol phosphate, also called cholamine phosphate, or short, CMIF. This CMIF is heavily concentrated at these entrance points. But not only does CMIF keep unwanted chemicals out of our cells, but is also very effective in transporting essential minerals into the cell. It's absolutely vital in maintaining the health and function of cell membranes. It's also been called the membrane integrity factor, or vitamin MI. So what happens with increasing age and health deterioration is that we do not produce enough CMIF to protect our cells. Thus, cells are left open to attack by undesirable chemicals and toxins that cause or contribute to a wide array of diseases. In Germany, when Dr. Hans Nieper first started studying the benefits of CMIF, he used the calcium CMIF mainly in the successful treatment of multiple sclerosis. It was also found to help reverse the damaging after effects of viral infections. Another astounding benefit of CMIF therapy that Dr. Nieper mentions is that patients on long-term CMIF therapy hardly age, neither outwardly nor by some inner criteria. Varicose veins actually stopped deteriorating, and aging skin was improved and looked younger, brighter, and smoother. It is also calming and harmonizing for the nerves and is suitable for neurological conditions, including hyperactivity and anxiety disorders. A report from Johns Hopkins University states amazingly the following: by using agents that elevate the intracellular calcium level, even fast-growing metastatic cancer cells could be made to undergo programmed cell death. So basically, increasing the CMIF in cells can make even fast-growing cancer cells die. Something else incredible that was observed after evaluating several thousand MS patients over many years, Dr. Nieper discovered that hardly any one of these patients had developed cancer. Also, in a 6 to 8 year study of patients with repeated surgery for colon cancer, after CMIF therapy began, there were no further occurrences. CMIF therapy has been shown to be successful in the treatment of many serious diseases and conditions, including all of the following: multiple sclerosis, osteoporosis, asthma, diabetes, allergies, blood pressure and circulation problems, chronic kidney disease, and cancer. The results of CMIF therapy are astounding. There is a lot of detail on each of these diseases and the results of the CMIF therapy on our website. So what this essentially comes down to is that because as we age and with disease-related health deterioration, our cells are left vulnerable and open to attack because we can't produce enough CMIF. So with the right CMIF therapy, we should be able to slow down or even reverse the aging process, not only outwardly by our appearance, but also by inward criteria like tissue elasticity, skeletal firmness, energy, and stamina. And what's even more amazing is the ability of CMIF to successfully treat disease-related conditions. So CMIF therapy will make us look younger, feel younger, and literally make us healthier. Now we add to the calcium, magnesium, and the mineral transport factor. It facilitates the mineral transport throughout our body. It enhances energy production in the mitochondria. It tranquilizes and calms our nervous system and relaxes the muscles. Now this together with CMIF targets specific functions in the cells of every organ, facilitating the body's own production capability. So now that we understand what makes us sick and unhealthy, and we know the steps to combat that and to look and feel better, stronger, and healthier, we understand the need, so let's discuss the solution. Now remember when we talked a little earlier about the steps to health? Well, New Health Life offers amazing products unlike anything else out there to take these steps toward perfect health. The first step we talked about, of course, was to eliminate the poisons from our diet. Well, a large majority of these are from sugar, fructose, aspartame, and Splenda. The problem is that's what makes our food taste good. Until now. We present New Health Life Express 1 sugars. Express 1 sugars have 0 calories, no fructose, and have a glycemic index of 1. This means there is virtually no change in insulin blood levels, so this makes our sugar perfect for diabetics. This allows you to eat the way you want to eat without poisoning your body. It also helps you lose weight naturally and gives you increased energy. You can cook with it, bake with it, and use it in anything the same way you would use sugar now. The second step toward perfect health is the necessity of protecting the calcium in our cells. So New Health Life is excited to present Cell Membrane Integrity Factor, or CMIF, calcium supplement. This specialized calcium is actually able to be absorbed directly into the cell, making this entirely unique and the only supplement of its kind. Other calcium supplements cannot be absorbed and can actually coat the colon and other parts of the body with calcium deposits. With New Health Life CMIF calcium, it gives us the much needed capability to rebuild the calcium inside our cells. This helps us fight off toxins, feel and look younger. It increases our energy and stamina and rebuilds the natural building blocks in our body to that of our younger, healthier selves. The third step toward perfect health is to increase the healthy enzymes, vitamins, and minerals within our bodies. New Health Life is proud to present Fasting Fuel. This tremendous blended product brings together modern technology with old world purity, supplying the body with the much needed vitamins, minerals, and enzymes. This will allow our bodies to perform in peak condition and works in harmony with the CMIF calcium supplement and intermittent fasting on the road to perfect health.